we've done it again. You tuned into another walkthrough video here on Sold by Storm. I'm Michael, aka Sold by Storm, and today, you know where I'm at. I'm in these real estate streets because I'm out here working for you. And today I'm here at new construction, Starlight Homes here in Kernersville, North Carolina, with our sales representative of Starlight, Miss Brittany. She's going to guide us through some properties that may be in the beginning stages of construction, show us the behind the scenes process, because you know we like the behind the scenes stuff. And then we're also going to see some finished homes. We're going to have that all coming up for you. So go ahead, get comfortable, but not too comfortable, and get you something to drink. We're getting ready to go on another walkthrough video right here on Sold by Storm. You ready? Let's go. All right, guys, we are back and we are starting off with Miss Brittany. Yes, Brittany is a sales representative for Starlight Homes here in Kernersville, and she is going to tell us all about Glen Abbey because, you know, Glen Abbey got it going on. So, Miss Brittany, tell us about Glen Abbey.
Absolutely. So Glen Abbey is the new Starlight community here in Kernersville, North Carolina. We actually officially opened on February 14th, which was Valentine's Day.
All right.
In total, in this community, we're going to do about 108 homes. So we'll be out here for about 2 to 2.5 years. We do have an HOA, and that will cover the playground area with the mailbox kiosk. You have sidewalks throughout the neighborhood. Then we also have some pet stations and dog stations set up with the open fields in the front of the community for it.
Got to take care of the furry family members. We love that.
Yes.
And Brittany, as you've told us about Glen Abbey, give us a overview of what type of homes are available, maybe the sizes. I know we're going to go out into the community and see some, but you can tell us more about like just in general, and then give us a price point, because you know that's always important for our buyers. So go ahead and talk to us about that, and maybe any incentives that might be available in general right now.
Absolutely. So we do have 3 to 4 bedroom homes in this community. Now, 2 of those floor plans are single-story ranch styles, and the other 4 plans will be 2-story. Now, those 2 stories can range anywhere from 1,700 square feet all the way up to 2,400 square feet. And some of those do include lofts, flex spaces downstairs, and just multifamily living and things like that. Price ranges.
Yes.
Price ranges are from $307,990, and they can go all the way up to about $365,990. Okay. So we are still lower compared to surroundings, but you do get a lot of value for your home.
Yeah, and definitely in Kernersville. I mean, that's a great price point for Kernersville, especially because sometimes we do see the prices a little higher than maybe some of our, you know, cities close to us. Yeah, so there it is definitely, but it's just because Kernersville is the place to be. This is where I live, Brittany. It's the heart of the triad. It is quiet, and it's connected to everything. You know, 10 minutes to Winston-Salem, 10, 15 minutes to High Point, 10, 15 minutes to Greensboro, according to what side you're on. I can get to the airport from my house in 15 minutes. I love Kernersville. And so when I hear about a community in Kernersville that is got built-in value as well, then I'm like, so by storm, we got to go by there. What else would you like to share in general?
Aside from the sales prices, we do have incentives. Now, the incentives, you know, you want to get in here and get them because they can change.
That's right.
They're always the same. But we do offer some closing cost assistance. We got a couple of fixed interest rates that we can offer for you. And of course, we include the appliances. And by that, I mean refrigerator, dishwasher, microwave, stove, and washer and dryer.
What?
Yes.
So, Brittany, you're basically telling me when they move in, they're ready to live.
Move in ready, yes.
they're ready to go full speed with life. They don't have to go by any big box store or wait for the fridge to come in. You guys have it all included, so that's great. And we're going to see the actual appliances during our tour that will be featured as part of their home buying package. Okay, great. Brittany, I think you're already a natural, and we just started on our little tour. So we're going to cut away from here. And then, guys, we're going to go right in to our first property here at Glen Abbey, Starlight Homes. All right, guys, we are at our first home here at Glen Abbey, Starlight Homes. And this is the what, Brittany?
The Copernicus floor plan at 1795 square feet.
1795 square feet. The Copernicus. Okay, that's a tongue-tied little name for me. But let's look at the neighborhood before we go in. So you can see they are actively working, building. Look at all them dreams being built out there, y'all. And all them sold signs, okay? Starlight is working over here. All right. So you can kind of just see, and we are going to go into some of the homes that may not be completely, ready for, but, or their new owner. But regardless, today we're going to start right here. All right, Miss Brittany, take us on in. It's a beautiful day here in Kernersville today. A little overcast, but at least it's not beating down hot. All right. And this particular, this is the lot information on this particular one. Is this one sold yet? It's available. Okay. Let's go see if this could be your new home.
But so as you walk in, a lot of people do love that have that half bath right here to the right. We love the 4-bedroom.
Okay. 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. Not for those. Here you go. Look at that pedestal thing. I love a half bath, y'all. When you go into a home and you have a half bath, that's where your guest can go. And I like how this is made up in this foyer, because when you come in the foyer, you have enough room right here beside the door to have like a little drop zone. You could put you a nice little bench or something right there. So you could, easily have some extra storage in that spot. And then also, we're hosting Thanksgiving. We're hosting Christmas, whatever you are celebrating during the holiday season, and all your family's going to be over there in the spacious, great room, living room. And, stomachs just be kind of starting to do things after you eat. So it's good that there's a half bath in here. Let's go right in.
A coat closet here.
Okay, here's your nice coat closet. Mm-hmm.
A lot of the feedback on this floor plan completely open.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning that a lot of people now have food like they ain't playing or watch TV. But we didn't get a lot of great comments about it.
So let's just take a little look around here, a little pan around. Okay. Yeah, see, guys, you got you got a nice wall for your sofa. You got nice space for your large television. Everybody's got to have the biggest television ever in the world. And you've got plenty of wall space. Look at all that wall space. And then what I like here, Brittany, is that we have all this natural light coming in by these double windows. Now, you did say that it comes with appliances. Does it come with, or does it have the opportunity to have blinds?
We won't do all the blinds in the front. And so how
Okay.
land, of course. And then just are responsible for the blinds and the
Okay.
vendor information, and they're not super expensive.
Okay. Well, we like not super expensive, so that's great. All right, we're going to move over here to the kitchen. GE. That's General Electric if y'all didn't know. All right. So you've got a nice smooth top stainless steel stove. You got a nice microwave. You can get some food in there. All right. And then this is going to be the refrigerator that's included. Okay. Great.
Okay. Now, with these people that if they have to keep it, yes, you do. But you can either sell it or keep it in your garage.
Look. Nice. Anytime you get anything free from a seller, okay, whether it be existing or pre-existing homes, you are going to take that and you're going to sell it. You're going to sell it online, going to sell it to a family member, or you have just been so blessed that you are going to gift it to someone, because that's just how we live and that's how we grow. All right, so now back to the tour. Okay.
I do like to point around for the ladies that they like me and want to watch her here and
Okay.
first or back.
Okay.
As well.
Nice. I don't have to worry about that, Brittany. I'm not washing no hair anywhere. Okay.
Before we get them saying it,
Yes.
and I don't know if you can see that on the camera goes flag, so I'll have you stand here and I'll go.
Okay. Okay, Brittany just walking, just going and going and going and going and going, and she keep going. Brittany getting her steps in today. You hear me? Look it. Okay, so she's saying that back there where you see her, way back there, y'all see those? I don't know if you can see them because, the zoom on the camera only goes so far, but there's some stakes on each side of the back, and those will be your property line. So that shows you how far and how wide your property is. But yeah, Brittany, that's some nice space back here.
Small, but it's
No, that's actually a good size. And they do have various lots of different, lots available. So if this lot doesn't meet your needs, you probably have other lots or lots that are coming.
something nice.
Okay, all right. We're seeing it nice already, but we're going to look at that too. All right, so, and another thing that we didn't talk about is, could this be a pantry door, Brittany? All right, let's talk about the pantry because, I like a good pantry. That's where my snacks are. All right, there we go. Okay, yes. Do we have a 2-car garage?
I'll tell you about it in our community.
Okay.
The great thing about this is that we keep the water.
Oh. Yeah, we don't like upstairs water heaters. So, and another thing that I like about this garage, Brittany, is that you do have the code for the water heater. So it's not taking away from your actual garage space. It is, you can still get your cars in here fine. And the garages, if you've noticed, is finished off. All you got to do is just paint it. And that's what they told me when Sweet Potato and I bought our house. And guess what it still looked like? Look right here. You look just like that. Because it has not been painted yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entertaining in my garage, but I love this. And another good thing about this water heater, because we like to educate on our walkthroughs, I like that it's elevated. See how the water heater is elevated off the ground? That is a benefit as well, because in most of our garages, a lot of us don't even have cars in our garages. We have 10 years of stuff in our garage. So if anything was to happen with the water heater, your stuff wouldn't get, your treasures wouldn't get wet. All right. What's this on the wall? That's your main shutoff. So if you do have water problems throughout your house, run down here, hit this little lever right there, and that'll cut off the water. So you do not have to, you don't have to, try to figure out where it's at. You already know. And take it from a person who has had a house flood before. You don't want your main shutoff to be in your crawl space. But in the 70s, that's where they put them. All right. We didn't talk about it downstairs, Brittany. The flooring. What type of flooring do we have downstairs?
No, what?
Okay.
No, vinyl.
Okay. And then we've got some nice carpet. As I'm coming up, I'm feeling the padding. Is feeling very cushy. So we got some nice padding under this carpet. And with that, before we go to the next thing, just to make sure, because people are going to ask, do they have an option to get the vinyl plank throughout? Can they pay extra and get it? Not upstairs. Okay.
It's really quick.
Okay.
Questions a lot. We are spec.
Okay.
Everything we do has to be built according to the spec.
Okay.
No customizations unless, of course, there's some type of ADA accommodation you need, but everything comes.
And that's one way to keep the value even more for the buyer, right? Because your builder can buy a lot of the same flooring, a lot of the same carpet, all the appliances. They buy the appliances by the warehouse load, so the truckload. So yes, so that's how they keep that value for you here at Starlight. All right, go ahead with the rest of the tour. You're doing great.
Yo, what's that right in here?
Y'all see all this space? Now, about how big is this primary? 11 by 13. You've got a lot of, that's all right. Brittany's like, you are following me with that camera. I'm just scanning the room, Yeah, you got plenty of space in here, guys. You can definitely get you a nice king size bed right here at these windows. And then you have your outlets on each side. So you've got that. Yeah. So let's go into the primary ensuite. Now we do have a single sink here. We do have a very large mirror. All right. So for all the ladies out there that like to put makeup on in the morning, they've got plenty of space to let their spouse have this amount of space right here on the end. From here over, that's all you need. From here over, put your stuff right there. And then all the rest is for the other spouse. So we do have a nice walk-in shower. A nice lighting. Who wants a shower where you walk in and like you go into a cave? I love this. And you know, this is a small thing, Brittany, but a lot of people don't think about it because in my builder didn't think about it. I love how the frame does have the shelves built in. Yeah, because not all of them do.
We had people love that. And another thing is this partition.
Yes. Yeah. So you can have a little privacy because, you know, sometimes nature is just naturing and it's going to come when it wants to come. And somebody's already over here doing whatever. And the other person has a slide over here. So there you go. And look at this really nice walk-in closet with wire shelving all the way around. You even got an outlet in here, guys. What is the outlet for, Brittany? In the closet.
I don't know how to deal with what we specialize with first-time home buyers and renters, right? We don't have that vision. So what I tell buyers, I'm going to take all of this down. We have a nice little closet
Okay.
somewhere, get you maybe a little
Okay.
full-length mirror.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're trying to have you a whole Oprah Winfrey closet. Okay.
I need some luck now.
You sure do. And then hang your chandelier up here and you'll be doing good. All right. Well, I have a lot of ladies that are my buyers and they love the closets now. Okay.
And then if you do want a door, I will point this out because I had a buyer who thought that the house just wasn't.
Okay.
So we don't put the door there anymore, but what you can do is a cute little barn door.
Yeah. That's very stylish.
You know, get your little barn door up there just to point.
Yeah. I'll just say this, Brittany, and you may not have heard this before, but I was at another value builder, and you know what they did? They didn't put closets on any of the doors throughout the whole house. None of them had a door. No.
Should be a good.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
Well, across here, we do have another bedroom. So there's 4 bedrooms total upstairs. A lot of buyers say office because you have this funky little nook right here, then you may have or this.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like the perfect spot for a desk, you know, and it also looks perfect. Let me turn my camera around. It also looks perfect for an in-home YouTube creator space. So you could have like this right here in this corner because you never want light behind you. So this would be a great place to put a green screen if you need that, to set you up some nice mood lightings. You know, we just teaching here on this walkthrough. Go ahead.
And this room in particular, I love because there's a
It's a window in the closet. That sounds like a song. It's cool.
I don't know what it is with me and carving windows, but it just feels so normal.
Yes, I like that. Brings in the natural light. And you know, a lot of times under different lighting, your clothes can look different. Like the color can look different, especially if you're wearing like black on black or, you know, and you'd be like, when you got one black top and one gray bottom that you dug out of the closet. So yeah, I like the natural light. That's great. Also helps with the makeup, ladies. If you put on your makeup, you know, sometimes you be spending all that time in the bathroom putting the makeup on. You get outside and you're like, "Woo, what was I doing?" Okay,
Your laundry room up
yes, it is a nice size. I mean, yeah, you've got space for like a little hamper right here if you wanted. You definitely got some nice wiring for your detergent and fabric softener. And then, of course, what I like the most is that these washer and dryer is going to come with every home here at Starlight. I love that part.
And don't forget, first time home buyers, you can paint all of it.
That's right.
Right. You know, maximum.
That's right.
And so you do have another lip.
Okay. Wonderful.
And I don't know, did I point out? Did I put?
No.
Okay, so you have one unit, but you have 2 thermostats, one downstairs, one upstairs. You can download the Honeywell Home app connected to Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
Have 2 different temperatures, upstairs and downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, that comes in handy with 2-story homes because sometimes upstairs has a tendency to
It'll be a little hotter. Yeah.
I'll go through this first. This is just your HVAC.
Okay. So you got your HVAC in there.
Mm.
It's good to have a little utility closet for that.
And then this would be your,
Okay. Here's your second bathroom.
and so this one we just get like,
Yeah, especially for those that have children. If you have children, you know, you need a tub. So there's your tub. And then if you are not a child and you're an adult who just likes to have a nice soaking every once in a while, you may not have it in the primary, but you can just go down the hall and right here it is. Almost.
we deal with that, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Look, take it from me, guys. My wife and I wanted a tub shower the whole time we were looking for our new construction home. We had to have separate. I got into that tub one time in the last how many years it's been. And when I got in there, I was like a wet seal flipping and flapping around trying to get out of there. So, but I was 105 pounds, a little heavier at the time. So it was a little more difficult, Brittany, but we made it. But I'm just telling you guys, you know what that tub is now? It's just storage. It just stores some stuff, you know, because we don't use it. So we just use the shower. So, you know.
a little fast,
Yeah.
you know, lately. So didn't want to say.
I don't know if we want it, guys, but we got it, right? Okay.
But this will be like,
That's third bedroom, standard closet. Okay.
was that the main? I usually only know what somebody asks, and but
Mm-hmm.
me those type of answer, like you have those types of questions. It's
Yeah. Yes, that's right, guys. And I love that Brittany said, reach out to me, because you reach out to me, then we're going to reach out to them, and we're going to get you guys a great opportunity, okay?
work bedroom,
The bedrooms just keep coming and coming.
and about bedroom, and then we do try to make sure you get your.
Okay. And you got another window in the closet. All right. So this looks really nice, Brittany. I'm loving Starlight. And you know, I'm going to be 100% transparent because that's how I am here on Sold by Storm. I have never, ever sold a Starlight home. So we got to change that. That's why we got to get my folks over here. So this is a new relationship, guys, and we're going to work hard to build it and, get you guys a great home. Okay. So right here at the door, you can just tell us again the name of this particular model, the general square footage, the bedrooms, the bath. Kind of give us a quick rundown of this one.
So just as a reminder, this was our Copernicus floor plan, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths at 1,795 square feet.
Okay, perfect. All right. So part of the Glen Abbey community is this nice public community area. And this is going to be your playground. So you do have a playground here. You do have a walking path around the playground, which is really nice so that maybe if you're out here with your child, you might be a grandparent, a mom, dad, whatever the case may be, while your child is maybe on the playground, you could be getting those steps in. But I really do love this. This is a great public area. Of course, you do have your mailbox kiosk right here. They don't do the mailboxes at each individual door anymore in most communities. And that's not due to the community a lot of times. It's due to the postal service. So we're going to go right here and let you see the mailboxes. So there's your mailboxes. And for everyone that are pet parents and you got your fur babies, we do have some nice bags for you to pick up after your fur baby. This is Glen Abbey, Starlight Homes here in Kernersville, North Carolina.